up? I'm Zach from Pride Radio on iHeartRadio, and we are doing a Will and Grace recap show with my friends. We've got Logan on here. Logan, say what up, boy?
Hi, I'm Logan, and author of the book that I haven't written yet.
I love that. We've got Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. I like to, I don't know.
He likes to click his tongue.
Alyssa Edwards. It's good.
So we've got James, too. What up, James?
Hi, I'm James. I'm the editor of Out and About Nashville.
Yeah, you are. Okay. So, the episode, I just have a quick question of overview everybody. Scale of 1 to 10. Go ahead and rate it. Logan, you first.
It was a solid 9 for me.
Okay, Jay?
Yeah, it was definitely a 9. It reminded me of like a remake of like Absolutely Fabulous. It was perfect.
James?
I'm going to go 9. I mean, it was much better than last week.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you know what I noticed about this season versus like the prior season, like Forever and 19,000 Years Ago is what it feels like? I feel like they're really stepping up the gay this time. It's like it was really understated in the previous seasons, and now they're like Grinder and all this crap. Do you think it's A, because of the progression of dating apps in modern society, or 2, the accessibility of phones, or or just because it's being more accepted nowadays, why do you think it's like very much so more gay?
Maybe the millennials.
I can start with that. I think that we're kind of in the age, after, Will and Grace was on before like Lady Gaga, before gay marriage was legal. Being gay has become something that's very just normal, to people. And Grindr and everything like that. I just think it's evolved with the times, and they're just trying to catch up since they've been away for so long. And I think that's why people are noticing the difference.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's kind of like it's a change in the times. Like, back then, I mean, it was okay to be gay, but it wasn't like you weren't like out and out. Nowadays, we've made it, I think, safer. People before us have like blazed a trail to make it safer for people to be out. Which
actually was tonight's entire episode, basically. If you, like, the end of it, Will was, like, talking to his little 23-year-old twink that he met at the club about, like, he literally sat him down and gave him a history lesson. And so, James, I was going to call you out on this.
Is it because my husband's 25?
What?
Is it because my husband's 25?
He is?
Yeah.
How old are you?
37.
Oh, that's not as big of a difference as like Will and whatever his little twink.
Yeah, no, it's not as big a difference. I was going to make fun of you, though, for being the millennial who's talking about back in the day, I was a freshman in college when this came out.
Back in the day, it came out, when did it, 11 years ago was the last time it was on?
But it came out in 1998. It premiered in 1998.
I was 6 years old.
And you weren't even born yet.
I had just popped out the womb, okay?
Third grade.
You had breached the
I mean, weren't they one of like the first shows to have like an on-air like gay kiss? I think was like they were one of the first. I think.
I don't know. I'm not a history puff.
They've made it. What I've noticed is they've made it a really big point to kiss on the new season. So every episode's had a very long kiss.
Okay. Okay. So I have a question. This is. Okay, so Jack got really freaking offended when that kid at the club called him a daddy. Is there like a gay terminology name that people have called you that you absolutely hate?
I don't know if it's like a gay terminology, but I mean, does that like count?
What was that?
I mean, I don't know how to spell that even, but I guess it's like a term.
They call you
Well, not so much as like called it, more as like screamed it at me and fled.
Oh, okay. Jay?
Do you mean like a term of endearment kind of thing? Like
Kind of. Yeah, I would say more of a term of endearment yeah, instead of like a derogatory.
Why was he scared of being called a daddy? I thought that would be like, that's a level of achievement, I thought. Like,
It is.
yeah, see? I thought that it would be, you know, like there's steps, like there's, you know, like the twink, and then there's the twas, and then there's, you know, like the, oh, come on.
Was.
When you're no longer a twink anymore, sweetie, you're like, you're yesterday, you're a twas.
That's a crystal ball.
I've never been called anything like that. I mean, I don't know.
Or a twunk, I guess, like a funky twink.
Ew.
I'm a twunk.
Ew. Okay, and I was gonna ask you also about Will's little kid that he picked up at the club, and he was 23 years old. Do you guys think there's like a specific number that is creepy to be dating, like an age difference?
Isn't there like an old rule that it's like 10 years you're senior or something like that? I don't know. If you're old enough to have had that child, you shouldn't be dating said child. Although there's always like the Woody Allen rule, so.
Oh, wait, James, you said definitely, and your husband is 12 years younger. So what number is it for you?
Any number that will send you to the federal penitentiary is creepy.
I tried to hold it together on that one. I just couldn't.
But you know, when we started dating, he was 19. So, you know, I can't really say anything. You weren't 37. But I wasn't 37, so that's good.
True. You're a little bit younger than two. Jay?
I think you have a word for that, though. Like, it's lucky, I think.
I think Logan, it's daddy, actually.
There you go.
So do you like being called daddy?
I think for me, I mean, age to me is just kind of like a number. I don't know. I've dated some older guys that have been like really immature, like guys my age. But then I've dated, you know, older guys that have been, you know, good. So I don't know. I've just never had a problem with it, in my opinion.
I think it depends on the person because older people can be immature too. I mean, look at Celine Dion and Renee Angelil. They were a beautiful couple.
Renee Angelil.
Pop quiz. So Will was really grossed out when this little kid didn't like Madonna. Who would you say is like the current modern like gay music icon?
Britney.
Everybody has their own. So I think it's time for us to like let go of like solely one person, like Lady Gaga and hold on, like, or Madonna. Like there's different people for everybody. So
I think
people are inspired by different people.
I think Lady Gaga recently said it pretty best. There's no throne anymore. Everyone kind of has their own thing going on, and it's better that we focus on that. I mean, you look at Kesha versus how she started out, and you compare her career to like Britney Spears' career now. I mean, they're two completely different artists, and that's the same with like Katy Perry versus Taylor Swift. Two completely different artists.
James, why are you shaking your head like that?
Because he knows Taylor Swift is not a gay icon.
Off camera, there are guys talking to me, and they're telling me to say things that I should not say. But what I will say is that I'm way too old to answer the question of who's a gay icon today. So,
well, who's your gay icon?
Yeah.
Who's my gay icon? Oh my goodness. Is there a gay Hugh Hefner? He's definitely my role model.
Like an Andrew Christian guy?
That's that Randy Blue guy.
Yeah. We're going too far.
Are y'all talking about people that created like porn sites?
Well, no, that's what he just said.
Like he laid the groundwork for a lot of things. I mean, and he was an older man, and
I can't with you, Logan.
I can't either.
Okay, so the end of the episode left with Jack and Will like dancing. I feel like they're gonna fall in love. Do you think they're setting it up for them to start dating and fall in love?
They tease us with that all the time. Like they did that
so
much in the old season. I mean, I really think that like nowadays, like it's like one of those pacts. Like if we're not 40 and we're not married and we don't have kids, like we're gonna get together. But
Exactly.
I don't think that they would go together like as a couple.
Yeah, I think that would really change the dynamic of the show. But I also think, you know, like in one of the seasons, they woke up in bed together on Karen's yacht, and they freaked out about it. And they were, but everyone was kind of happy. The audience, you know, because they had like the live studio audience back then. Everyone was really excited about it.
I think if anything, they wake up like spinster sisters and just like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak for the studio executives. If they decide to keep this for one season, I think they're gonna get together. If they decide to make a run of it and start the episodes for multiple seasons, I think they're gonna tease us some more.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they may have like more seasons on their hand if they do that because it's unexplored territory. Like,
right?
What if they get married?
Then
they can have their own spin-off show.
Where will they adopt their children?
It was just like stated a fact.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, I just got really excited about their own spin-off show. So if we could make that happen, let's call some people about it. Okay?
Let's hashtag that.
Tweet
Will
it,
and Jack forever.
Will and Jack. Anything you guys want to add about the episode that freaked you out or that you loved?
Scrotox.
Oh my gosh, I have the perfect thing. Like, I'm gonna show. Hold on.
Oh, Logan's got a screenshot here.
Okay, so did anybody know that they're like paying an homage to like Lucille Ball in this episode?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like literally they've done the whole shower thing and everything, and like it was really cool.
That was cool. James, you said the Scrotox. I was literally sitting on the couch and I had a piece of pizza in my mouth and started cackling when Karen put out the Scrotox in the bathroom. That was hilarious.
Zach, if you need a hookup, I've got a doctor on the call who can help you with that.
I really hope you're serious.
I've read some bad reviews. Don't do the Scrotox. Don't do the Scrotox.
There's nothing wrong with the Scrotox, I understand.
James, have you done this? Logan's got his bell. What's that mean?
Thank you. My drink was empty.
All in all, I think they've done a really good job relaunching, you know, the whole series. They've done a really good job of just moving with the times and just making it fresh again. You know, they could have gone a completely different route and made it the same, but you know, we've already seen it. But they're doing a really good.
It's still very much so modern day, and they like bring in all of the current apps, all of the political crap. And I just have to say that Karen still looks the most similar to her original character.
I do want to say that like her hairpiece is like getting a lot bigger. Like
Yeah.
I was wanting to know like what's with like the bun on the back. Like it started out like really small, like, and now like, you know how Cinnabon started out and they were like, you know, cute, like, now it's, like massive in the airport. Like
Her hair is
It works though.
I mean, I didn't say I love it.
You should wear it next time with your you know thing going on.
If you don't, we're not friends.
Okay.
Okay, so that basically wraps up our Will and Grace recap. We'll be back next week. You guys watch the episode with us so that you can give us your commentary. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Do we wave?
All right, bye.